Alright, good morning everybody. We're doing something to my coaster today. I want to motorise it. And there's two things I actually want to motorise, and we're starting off over here with my decapitated Bowser. I want to make the arms move. Seems like a long shot. Someone gave me this idea, and I really, really like it. So we're going to attempt it. So you can see here, I'm showing you that the arms rotate on these Technic axles, and then I should, if I can power them, make them go up and down. And I'm a bit worried that LEGO Motors won't be powerful enough, but by seeing this video, sort of assumes I've been successful. Okay, so here is the axle that we're going to try and motorise, and what my plan is to do is to attach some gears to that central rod, and then it should, in theory, using a servo motor, be able to turn between two positions of up, down, up, down. And I think I'm going to hold the servo motor about here, maybe the other way around, I guess, and then it should be able to power it if I use some bevel gears. So I think that's my first job, is I'm going to go create that bevel gear setup, and then fingers crossed I can insert it okay. We'll see. I'm going to go do some research, some pieces. I'm not good with Technic, so this will be a big experiment for us all. Okay, I'm back again after showing you Bowser for some reason, and I've removed this Technic beam from the side of the tower so that hopefully I can lift it off. And I've also, dodgy camera, created this sub-assembly here. So basically, I attach a bevel gear to the top of the servo motor and then built up some supports so I can actually insert the thing. However, I'm thinking it's going to need some more supports. I think I'm going to have to find obviously some more gears, but I've got these ones here, which have a larger bevel gear, which I luckily only had two of in my entire collection. And my plan is to insert them on there, lower the motor, and then they should engage and just turn. And I've loosened that tower so that I can actually squeeze it in. And we're done. That seemed really simple, but I had to add some more supports. It was about an hour of troubleshooting. And one thing I've done that I wasn't actually expecting is the arms go in opposite motion, so one's down, one's up, so it actually looks kind of cool. I've attached it to a battery box here, and I've got a remote control here, so let me try and get this thing working. It's a bit... Oh, yay, look at him go! Now, I don't know about clearance. I have to say, I don't know if the cars are going to go under. But trust me, this was not as simple as it looks. But doesn't that motion look great? I'm not a Technic person, and I think that worked absolutely fantastically. I genuinely was not expecting that to work. I was not expecting the motor to have the power to lift those arms because they're quite heavy. But look, you can see the gears do it, and it kind of works really well. It's got quite a wide range of motion too, so it's really cool that I was able to pull that part off. However, we are not done for the day. Firstly, we've got to test that, but then I've obviously got to motorise the actual coaster itself, because that's kind of what's important here. But I'm chuffed to bits with that. That's come out really, really well. I cut out the suffering for you, quite obviously. You didn't want to see that. But look at that motion. It slams down. We could do it in multiple ways. It's got a real lot of personality to it. I love that. It looks so much more menacing when it moves. It adds a really spice to it. Okay, that's linked up over there. I've moved the IR sensor and I've fed it all the way under the station to a battery box over here, because our next job is to motorise the crank so that the roaster can actually go up around. Now, I've no doubt I can motorise that part. However, we have a small problem, being this wheel. Now, I designed it so it can stop in the station and then you can pump it through like you saw in the in-depth video and stuff. However, that wheel is going to be a problem, so I need to remove that wheel before I can motorise it. And obviously that means we're not going to need this hand crank anymore, so I might as well attempt to pull it out. Brilliant. Okay, right, I think I'm going to take that wheel off and then I will come back. Okay, jump cut there, and as you can see, or if I push this car out the way, the wheel is gone. He flows nice and smooth all the way through, at least once I pull the cart apart. And I've also prepared this motor over here so that once I yank out this little stand here, which is a bit of a shame to go, I originally built the lift for this coaster in the exact same way as the original roller coaster, meaning that there is a perfect, already adapted motor spot right there on that cross axle. So if I grab the motor and try and with best with one-handed shaky cam to stick it on, and then we can feed it through that little gap on there, attach it to the motor, and in theory it should go endlessly until just endlessly. And if you didn't know, you can actually attach multiple power cables on top of battery boxes while I'm faffing here trying to feed this through, which is just an interesting fact. It's going to be a tight fit, but I like that I've been able to hide a lot of the wiring. And then We're gonna have to turn the direction. It was trying to go the wrong way, and these things grind when they go the wrong way. I'll fix that. There we go. And now when I press it on, yeah, perfect. I mean, that goes fast. I mean, it's a long hill, so that's all right. It goes fast up there, and then Bowser over there is waiting for IR control still, so he's not just smashing his servo one way, which would be really bad. Let's feed it on. Let's give it a quick test. Grab it. Right. Now, the real question is whether. Oh no, the arms, the arms, the arms, the arms. Um, okay, let's see if he goes under the arms. And I'm going to have to press the button to get him back under again. Okay, we have a problem.
Okay, so here's the final version, and this is our final test. So, right, the car went up, the motor's working, and down it goes. Right, now press the button. Ooh, that went well, and it connected. Bonus points octane. Again, so after another hour of troubleshooting, we've completely motorized Mario Roller Coaster, and I'm now going to leave you to enjoy watching a really loud motor as it climbs up the hill. Hope you appreciate the difficulty of this. I'm not the best technical builder, and even further, I got the timings down. I can press a button fast. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this further look into the Mario Coaster, and let me know what you thought down in the comments below. And subscribe. Bye bye.